Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for October the 2nd. October 2nd is the 275th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 276th in leap years, with 90 days remaining to the end of the year. Wow, 90 days. Sure is moving fast. Today's word is honorific. Honorific is a noun that means a title conveying esteem, courtesy, or respect for position or rank. The terms Mr. and Mrs., for example, are honorifics, as are the terms Miss, Doctor, Esquire, Coach, Officer, Reverend, and so on. There are many more honorifics. I'd like to take a moment to mention that links to my research are included in the show notes. Ask you to go ahead and click that like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with others. You could do that with the link in your email, messaging, or social media. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Oh yeah, stay tuned for the outtakes. I'm sure there's going to be some. Also, there's a link in the show notes to This Day in History, show notes down below there. This Day in History playlist. And then on YouTube, there will be an iCard with that link. If you're watching on Vimeo, it'll just be in the show notes. Anything else? Alrighty. With that, we're going to start in 1535, when Jacques Cartier discovered the present site of Montreal on October 2nd, 1535. During the American Revolutionary War, British Army officer John Andre was hanged as a spy by the Continental Army on October 2nd, 1780. The United States Bill of Rights was sent out to the states for ratification on October 2nd, 1789. This is the birthday of Mahatma Gandhi, born October 2nd, 1869. Born Mohandas Gandhi, he led nonviolent resistance to gain India's independence from British rule, earning him the honorific of Mahatma, which is a Sanskrit term which means great-souled or venerable. A remarkable man he was, and his efforts were successful. India did indeed achieve its independence. He lived to the age of 78, and I was hoping to learn that he died peacefully in his sleep, but sadly, his death was at the hands of a deranged assassin. Mahatma Gandhi left some powerful lessons behind if we are but willing to learn. This is the birthday of a very funny man, Groucho Marx, born October 2nd, 1890. He made movies with his brothers and also performed on TV and radio. Groucho Marx lived to the age of 86. This must be a good day for comedian birthdays because it's also the birthday of comedian Bud Abbott, born October 2nd, 1897. You might know he's the straight man in the comedy duo of Abbott and Costello, of Who's on First fame. Groucho Marx said that Abbott was the greatest straight man ever. Speaking of Who's on First, Abbott and Costello, while not actually Hall of Fame inductees, are featured in the museum portion of the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum. There's an exhibit with materials about them and a continuous loop of the Who's on First skit. Bud Abbott also has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and he lived to the age of 76. President Woodrow Wilson had a massive stroke on October 2nd, 1919, leaving him incapacitated for several weeks. This is the birthday of a musician we know as Sting. Born Gordon Sumner on October 2nd, 1951, he is a prolific musician and performer, became one of the world's best-selling music artists. With the band The Police and solo, he's sold over 100 million records. Still alive, Sting turned 69 in 2020. The West African country of Guinea declared its independence from France on October 2nd, 1958. Thurgood Marshall was sworn in as the first African-American justice of the United States Supreme Court on October 2nd, 1967. Rock Hudson was a movie star in the industry beginning way back in 1947. He has a lengthy filmography and surely must have had a massive swooning fan club because he was a good-looking fella, but it turns out he preferred the fellas. This was in a time when that would have been scandalous news. It's said that this was an open secret in Hollywood at the time, but he was discreet. Unfortunately, he fell victim to the AIDS epidemic when it came around, and so it is that on October 2nd, 1985, Rock Hudson passed away due to AIDS-related complications. He was 59. On October 2nd, 2015, a 53-year-old original tape of the Beatles performing Some Other Guy at the Cavern Club in Liverpool surfaced. It had been stashed away in a desk drawer all those years. Not sure if it's exactly that performance, but I did find a video of them performing this song on YouTube, and there's a link to that in the show notes. And this is a short one, but I think that's going to do it for us today. I hope you learned something you didn't know before. I know I sure did. Always do. If you enjoyed this series, remember there's a link to the playlist in the show notes. And if you're on YouTube, also in the iCards. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a like if you enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with others. And I guess that's it. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Somehow I'm getting my 5s and 7s mixed up. Okay. Ooh, better fix that. I'm gonna have to look that up right quick. Okay, just leave that part out. All right, hold on. I made a typo and I don't know what it's supposed to say. That sounds like a pretty ambitious project. Not the first day, but the birthday. I guess the birthday is the first day. This is what happens when you don't clean up your script. I might leave that part out. I don't know how all that's going to go together, or if it's even going to make it to the video. We'll just see. That's not going to go. Yeah, we're going to cut those out. And that'll all be laying on the cutting room floor. So I'll just do that whole thing over. That might not make it into the video. We'll see. Changing it up.